Hello, and welcome back to Fallout 3. I'm Chance, also known as Moras. In the last episode, we escaped the vault. And you might be wondering, Chance, we already did this portion. And I understand. Off-screen, I attempted to go and disable all the... Oops. I just hit mute. I don't know if that affects the recording, because I notice it doesn't entirely affect the recording on certain things. But yeah, off screen I looked up reason why it might have not been working the way I thought it would. Turns out the Fallout unofficial patch, automatically enables all DLC, because it gives you an option at the beginning of using the unofficial patch whether or not you have the DLCs or not, and it will enable them automatically upon every launch. So the DLCs are on regardless. I mean, I could uninstall Fallout 3, thus uninstalling all my mods and then reinstalling them all, and I really just do not want to do that. So I guess we'll have to read this because I cannot get it removed. Into the pit. There are reports of a new radio message being broadcast across the capital wasteland. The transmission appears to be some sort of distress call. It gives little information, except the location and a name making the plea. Point Lookout. A riverboat has docked at the mouth of the Potomac, carrying the trade from distant peninsula of Point Lookout. The captain offers passage to Point Lookout for any mercenary, treasure hunter, or adventurer looking to explore the new land. Yippee, yeah, there'll be no wedding bells for today. So, yeah, basically, I'm forced to deal with these mods, even though I wanted to experience the base game without the mods, but whatever. We can still do that, kinda. Mothership Zeta, a new radio broadcast has been heard across the capital wasteland. Well, completely unintelligible. It sounds ominous. Broken steel loaded. Your broken steel has been loaded. Your level cap has been raised to 30. Alert! A new radio broadcast has been heard across Capital Wasteland. Sounds like a distress call, but it seems only meant for certain ears only. And that's the last DLC. So, I'm gonna avoid all the DLCs if possible. I know for a fact some of the DLCs like Broken Steel change the base game's areas, so it's kind of unavoidable in some certain circumstances. But overall, I'm still, I'm just gonna try my best. We are gonna make our way across everything to grab some supplies, like this. This is a broken steel thing. It wouldn't be here normally. However, in that case, you can't access that until after the main story. Oh wow. I, for some reason, wanted to pretend to shoot it, and then I actually shot it, and it was kind of like, well, now I'm committed to shooting it kind of situation. I'm gonna loot Springdale a bit before heading on over to Megaton, but I'm not gonna loot it to completion. Man, this is gonna sound... I'm gonna have to talk a lot, because we don't have music, which is unfortunate. I mean, I can handle walking the wasteland without music, because I've done it before in my stealth playthroughs. What the fuck? Where did you come from? What? from? Uh-oh. Good thing I need to repair my pistol then. I guess I should head to Megaton right away then. Since I'm over encumbered. Where the hell did that guy spawn? I don't know. Sometimes enemies just spawn randomly then. Anyways, we got this Megaton sign pointing that way. And another Megaton sign over there pointing that way. And we have that thing. Let's quick save. Because I could do that on console. I mean, not console, on PC. But cannot do that on console. So, you know, quick saving is going to be my baby. I might cut certain walking portions, especially if nothing happens on them. Because walking in this place is all we got. And we don't got radio. And it means I'll have to be talking. Which, you know, is a thing.
Welcome! My name is Crow, and I travel the land offering vestments of protection. And you are fortunate I found you in time. You bear the look of one who is haunted. But I am proud to say that my wares can protect you from even the cruel claws of death itself. Have a look.
Tell me about your trade caravan.
My caravan sells clothing and armor to decorate and protect the body while it endures the ravages of the physical world. My travels take me from Canterbury Commons to where there is true need of this protection. After all, this is what they'll pay the most for.
And then he could repair and or sell you stuff.
Have a look. See if anything calls out to you.
I'm actually gonna sell you some things. I've got a lot of police batons. And 2 or 2. Maybe take away the police baton. It'll be just 102, never mind. I don't mind that. Only 1 cap loss on my part.
Another satisfied customer. Walk well, friend.
But now I'm rich, guys. I got 1 cap. That's so sick. Investigating the nearby town of Megaton for information on Dad.
I'll be there. Another newcomer.
Another?
Name's Lucas
Another,
Sims,
another?
town sheriff, and mayor too, when the need arises.
Nice town you got here, Sheriff. Pleasure to meet you.
Friendly and well-mannered. I think we're gonna get along just fine. You treat my people nice, and you're welcome to stay as long as you'd like.
Right. Message received.
I'm glad we understand each other. Now, is there something I can help you with?
Look for my father. Middle-aged guy. Maybe seen him.
Nope. Sorry. I got enough fires to put out in this place that I don't have time to keep tabs on every visitor. I'd ask around town.
Okay. Use some directions around town.
Sure thing, partner. What do you need to find?
Where's the closest clinic?
Our clinic is down in the crater, by the bomb. Doc Church is a little rough around the edges, but the man's got talent and compassion.
Is there a weapons dealer here?
You'll probably want to see Moira at Craterside Supply. She sells some weapons. Makes some too, from what I hear. Her place is down by the crater.
That is not true. She is above the crater. They're bar in town.
Sure is. Moriarty's. The entrance is on the top level, opposite the main gate. Just be careful. Moriarty is not your friend, no matter what he may say. So don't fall for his lies. And for God's sake, don't trust the man.
Need some equipment. Where's the nearest general store?
Moira sells all kinds of stuff at her place. Craterside Supply. Take a guess where it is.
Definitely not by the crater. Or can I rent a bed?
Up at Moriarty's at the south end of town. Talk to Nova. She'll help you out.
Wink. Alright,
Sure thing.
talk about something else.
What's on your mind?
Let's discuss this bomb.
What about it?
Don't you think someone should disarm that thing?
I don't trust any of the locals to tinker with it. Besides, most people don't even realize it's still a threat. And hell, Cromwell and those crazies from the Church of Adam, they worship the damn thing. Why? You think you got the know-how to disarm it? For good?
I could see about disarming the bomb for you.
Oh, all right. Fine. But listen here. Just take a look at it first. Go easy. If you get the job done, there'll be 100 caps in it for you.
Demolition expertise isn't cops cheap. Well, 500 caps. Now, I'm not gonna save and reload to get this 500 caps. If I get it, I get it. If I don't, I don't.
Not an option, I'm
I don't get
afraid.
it.
We aren't exactly rolling in cash down here.
I once succeeded that check at like 10%. 100 caps, alright, I'll take a look at it.
Great. Go ahead and see what you can do. Just be careful.
Now that I'm helping you, maybe you could help me? Looking for my dad?
Well, come to think of it, I do remember a stranger coming through here. Had a look in his eye. You know the kind a man gets when he's got a purpose. Spend some time up in the saloon. Might want to check with Moriarty. Just watch yourself. That man's trouble.
I'm not sure I could disarm the bomb.
I thought you knew what you were doing. If it's just nerves, maybe some chems will help. But if you can't handle it, don't go fiddling with it.
Know anything about the area outside of Megaton?
It's called the Wasteland for a reason. But there are settlements too, spread all around. The human race is stubborn like that. To the south, you've got Rivet City. But don't bother going to D.C. The place is a war zone.
Tell me about your town.
What do you want to know?
Does the town have a doctor?
Yep, he's a bit cranky, but he means well. Just make sure there's something actually wrong with you before you bother him. You'll find him down in the plaza at the bottom of the hill, across the way from the brass lantern.
Nowhere can I get a drink?
Sure. Head over to Moriarty's for spirits, or if you want something to eat, head over to the brass lantern.
Okay. Talk about something else.
All right, shoot.
And that's it.
Don't fool around with that bomb, unless you know what you're doing.
Yeah. So, the weapon revitalization project makes the AK look more like or not an AK, but the Chinese assault rifle look more like an AK. And I didn't like that. I like the white, but the detail on the weapon, it's kind of like nothing to that. Bomb appears to be inert, but further examination reveals that it's still operational, still quite dangerous. With the right gear, it would be trivial to rig it to explode. To disarm the bomb, however, would take a highly skilled explosives expert.
Shall be blind with his glory. Every ear shall be stricken deaf to hear the thunder of...
You won't get away with that.
Got away with it. You won't get away with that. Try and stop me. Okay, so gotta go to Moriarty's saloon to get some information, but I kind of want to sell my gear. Howdy.
Hey, I hear you're that stray from the vault. Oh, I haven't seen one of you for years. Good to meet you. I'm Moira Brown. I run Craterside Supply, but what I really do is mostly tinkering and research. Say, I'm working on a book about the wasteland. It'd be great to have the foreword by a vault dweller. Help me out, would you?
Where'd you get the vault suit back there?
I'm pretty sure I remember a girl coming into town with that about 10, 12 years ago. She didn't know a thing about the wastes, and I knew she'd get herself hurt without some sort of protection. So I offered to armor her vault suit. Never saw her again. Probably died out there, poor thing. In a way, she gave me the idea to write this book. It's yours, if you help.
Sure, I got plenty to say about life in the vault.
Great. Just tell me what it's like to live underground all your life, or to come outside for the first time, or whatever strikes your fancy.
It was paradise down there. No fear, no worries, no fighting. Till Dad left.
A runaway dad, huh? I've seen plenty of them before, but none with the big 101 on their back.
101.
Good luck finding him. Maybe the armored vault suit will help you out there, huh? That'll be good for the book. In fact, want to help me with the research? I can pay you, and it'll be fun.
Pay? What sort of pay? What kind of work?
Let's see. Dealing with radiation, testing an experimental device, and, I won't lie, it may include some reading. That sort of stuff, you know?
Some reading.
But for all that, I can pay you with caps, meds, chems, and maybe even a few of those unique inventions, if you do a good job. Interested?
Sounds good. Tell me more.
Well, it's a dangerous place out there in the wastes, right? People could really use a compilation of good advice, like a wasteland survival guide. For that, I need an assistant to test my theories.
Wasteland survival
I wouldn't
guide.
want anyone to get hurt because of a mistake. Nobody's ever happy when that happens. No, then they just yell a lot. At me. With mean, mean words.
Tell me more about the pay.
Oh, caps, chems, meds, and maybe even a few unique inventions, if you do a good job. I'm sure I've got something that'll catch your eye.
Okay.
With a little ingenuity, you can turn a pile of junk into a mountain of caps. And there's no shortage of junk. So, will you help out?
Sure, sounds like a great idea. Can't wait to help.
Good enthusiasm.
Can't
I
wait
think
to
the
help.
first chapter will have to be about surviving day-to-day dangers.
All right.
Things like where it is and isn't safe to find food, the dangers of radiation, and how to avoid and even profit from dangerous landmines. Ooh, sounds like fun, doesn't it? Which do you want to do first?
What's this about radiation?
Well, that's what I need your help for, isn't it? I know lots about it from books, but I never seem to get a live example. Not for long, anyway. So I need you to get a bit of radiation poisoning, so I can study its effects. Oh, not a deadly dose, of course. I can fix you up before that.
Okay, I'll get radiated. Actually, I want to ask. You want me to get irradiated? How possibly that could be worth it for me?
Oh, don't worry so much about it. I'll be here waiting with a nice tall glass of rad-cleansing Brahmin milk for you when you get back. Well, mostly just a whole lot of Rad-X and Rad-Away. And maybe even a more reliable way to get rid of radiation. Assuming it works, of course.
Yeah, I'll get radiated. Be ready to fix me up when I get back.
Oh, you're a peach. Or at least some sort of hardy fruit that grows in the savagely irradiated mockery of agriculture we have nowadays. Now, 200 rads should be enough for basic sickness. But if you can get 600 or more rads, my test will be even more accurate. Just make sure you can get back here, and I'll see to it that you're well taken care of.
Well, let's see what you have for sale.
What do you need?
What do you need? Have a bunch of armor. Maybe we should sell. Just 24 caps. Sell it all. There's a lot of stuff. Miscellaneous pre-war money. Okay. That's our mine. All your
Good
money is
hunting.
mine. I will talk to you later.
Have fun out there, okay?
There's a lot of dialogue. But now I have the armored suit. Sha. Look all swanky danky. The old fart up here.